Greetings, friends. Reformed Stoic, back with another video. Sunglasses are going to stay for a while. I'm just going to kind of test it out for a new vibe. I kind of feel like I'm similar to like Cyclops from X-Men. You know, he like shoots the lasers out of his eyes. I got to keep these pretty baby blue boys contained until I need them. Right now, this is about the bard's tongue. This is about the throat chakra, the ability to speak and communicate. So we're going to focus on that. Anyway, I was talking about on my stream today, maybe making a video called Hard Work is a PSYOP. And I wanted to have a better title than that. But I was thinking about that video for a while, and I'm thinking, man, that's just kind of like some negative stuff to put out there right now. And what even is your point on that? What's there to say about that hasn't already been said? But then I kind of scrolled down X, watched a couple YouTube videos, got up to speed on some things that are going on in the world. And I realized I'm kind of stepping out of a comfort containment box that I've been in for a while. I've been very distracted watching everything Dexter, and I enjoyed it. And it's really hard for me to find a TV show, guys. It's really hard for me to just jump to another TV show. Sometimes I have a lucky streak where I find a few good shows in a row. People have recommended some things. I looked into some stuff, and I do not have a show to watch right now, so we might have to discuss some real shit. Bad times are here. Bad times are coming. I was kind of thinking about some ideas for videos other than the Hard Work is a PSYOP video, and I started thinking, maybe society has kind of mimicked, the 7 stages of grief ever since 2020. Ever since the events that occurred in 2020. I don't remember every step off the top of my head. I don't even remember if it was 7 steps. I'm pretty sure it was 7 steps. But it doesn't matter, because the point is that I think that we have about arrived at the acceptance stage, which is the final stage of grief. 2020 was an event, and I don't think I can talk about this at all, but some really spicy headlines have been popping up in regards to some research things involving viruses that have been discovered connected to maybe a company that starts with an M. Oh man, I'm so tired of the restrictions, guys. I'm so tired of the restrictions. I'd love to move over to Rumble or something, but let's be real. That's where creators who aren't feds go to die. So you know what I'm talking about on some level, but I mean, there's all kinds of spicy headlines popping up. I'm starting to see videos of guys in the UK and guys in Ireland wearing masks in front of flags, making those kinds of videos where it's like, you know, we're not going to put up with this anymore, and we're about there, guys. People ask stuff on my stream like, do you think there's going to be a civil war? That would really be stupid, actually. That would be so unbelievably fucking dumb for American citizens to go to war with American citizens. That is a complete wet dream of the elite and the hidden hand, and well, that's what they want. That's what they're going to push for. Republicans versus Democrats. Like, nah, dude, it's everybody versus the establishment. That's the real movement. That's the real resistance. That's what needs to happen in every single Western country. Allegedly! How does that song go? That's what needs to happen in every Western nation. Yeah! Bow. I'm sorry, guys. I just started randomly singing a random song that had absolutely nothing to do with this video. Man, come to think of it, those lyrics sound kind of radical. I probably shouldn't randomly sing that song. They ran out of Dexter, guys. There's no more Dexter. The time to watch Dexter has ended. Now it's time to hopefully not get put on Pam Bondi's brand new FBI list. But I think I'm good because they're probably going to go for left-wingers because that's how it works, isn't it? When there's right-wingers in power, the FBI gets sicked on the left. When there's left-wingers in power, the FBI gets sicked on the right. And, you know, it's kind of funny. My harassment kind of fucking died down when Trump got back in office. So maybe that's just a coincidence, but seriously, like, I don't really necessarily think that had anything to fucking do with it. But anyway, things are bad. Things are going to get worse. What my advice, my take for people moving forward, a little bit, if not fully covering the hard work as a psyop topic here in a relevant light to the context of this video, maybe giving you a preview of what's to come if I decide to make that video. But you have to endure the gaslighting, write it off, and just understand that you have value. Whoever you are, and you know, I mean, maybe you don't have value depending on who you are, but let's be real, like the real ones, the people who watch this kind of content, people who are aware, people who are up to speed, you guys you're smart, you're educated, you're knowledgeable, a lot of you guys are decently high IQ and all that. I know I am. You have value. And the thing about the Boomer Bootstraps lectures, I really think this puts it to bed right here. It's not like this video is going to go viral or anything, but for anybody who hears it, I really think we're just reaching the end because I just watched a half-an-hour video from some guy, I can't remember his name. He's getting good views because people who beat this dead horse get a lot of views. Like, AI's taking all the jobs, H-1B visas, Zoomers, like only 10% of Zoomer college grads are getting jobs. Nobody can get women, blah, 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 blah. It's real. It's relevant. I was saying it 5 years ago. I've already said that in a few videos now. I listened to the entire thing. He's right about everything. He was kind of well-spoken. He kind of had a high-pitched voice. He swore a lot. I mean, things are bad, guys. There's going to be a lot of people making this kind of content. It was funny. There was a moment in the video where it's like, next year, all kinds of normies are going to be saying all this stuff. And I'm like, they already are, bro. And you're one of them. But it's not a competition. I'm just saying, like, I want to try to bring something a little bit different to the table because everybody's just making that kind of generic content at this point. What I have to offer, guys, is that whoever you are, assuming that, like, you're not just a really crappy person who stumbled on my channel, but I feel like I have a feel for the kind of people who I've talked to in my chat and who comment on my videos. You have value. And the end of the Boomer Bootstraps lecture question, when people are like, you really gotta get out there and you gotta put some elbow grease into it, bucko. Like, if you don't got a job, that's on you. If you're not making it, that's on you. If you don't got a good life, you don't deserve a good life. I hear it all the time in Molly Me. Man, Stefan Molyneux, he really just talks about this country like it's a meritocracy. Like, high IQ people make all the money. The only reason you wouldn't be making money is if you're low IQ. The free markets are meritocracy. Like, so you think this country is the way it should be, Stefan Molyneux? Like, if the country is not the way it should be, then it's not a meritocracy. Then the best people aren't guaranteed to get the best jobs. I really don't like Stefan Molyneux. Like, I just, yeah, man. There's elements of like things that I believe inside of his platform, but he is really just going off on this. Like, we live in a meritocracy, and if you don't have a lot of money, it's because you suck. That seems to be like what he's all about. And my message, my friends, is the opposite. I really think bringing him up just now isn't like salty taking a shot. It's a very convenient way for me to display the message I'm trying to convey here. What Stefan Molyneux says, but the complete fucking polar opposite. That you might not have shit, you might not have a girlfriend, you're not married, you don't have kids, you're like me, you're fucking 34 years old, and it's like, man, I feel like I'm kind of in the prime of my life. I'm getting comments on my physique. I hit a fucking 813 on the punch machine. That's right, baby. Blammy! 813 on the punch machine. I'm looking good. I'm shaving my head. Just to be honest, dude, a lot of people that I grew up with, guys, they don't look good. They look like not good. I don't want to get in trouble. There's just a lot of people my age who it's very clear that they peaked maybe in high school or in their 20s. I did not. I'm here, I'm breathing, I'm running 5Ks, I'm lifting, I'm live! It's like that Alex Jones rant, like, I'm here, I'm a man, I want to have children! I got hot blood running through my body, it's going fast! Like, I am fucking alive, I'm ready to tour the world playing drums if somebody can fucking babysit my cats. I'm ready to yo, yiggity, yo, yiggity, yiggity, yo. Okay, I haven't rapped in a little bit. But you know I'm ready to drop the most fire album anyway, ever. I was taking notes for my next song, and then I got distracted. But I still have those notes, so that song, man, that song's gonna be a banger whenever it comes out. Probably in like a month or two. I'm ready to go. I know I have value. And people are like, well, if you have value, then why aren't you doing anything? Because the world sucks and it's not my fault. And that's my message to you. Because the world sucks and it's not your fault. Well, if you got value, Bucky, you gotta pull your... Nope. You just have value. That's it. I just have value. You just have value. And I think that's really at the heart of the message of hard work being a psyop. I was trying to play that video out in my head. It's like, dude, this is at best played out. I'm saying the same shit that all these new wave of Zoomer grifters are saying. I'm sorry, you guys are pretty smart, but I was saying that shit 5 years ago, dude. Like, oh, the AI's taking the jobs, and it's hard to get women, and you can't get your jobs in your field out of university. I just saw a tweet from somebody. They said they took their bachelor's degree off of their resume, and they finally got job offers for the first time in 3 months. Like a bachelor's degree is making it harder for them to get a job. That's what everybody's saying, dude. Like, at best, that video would just be like another version of that, I feel like, right now. Maybe I'll toss it around in my head for a while. But, yeah, fucking A, guys. Like, you just have value. Why don't you have money? Why don't you have a girl? Why don't you have a family? Why are you not successful? Because of the world, not because of you. And only you in your deepest heart can know if that's true. I don't know who exactly is watching this video in this particular moment. Maybe you live in a fucking dumpster trash can and you're covered in trash and you brush your teeth with fucking trash and you smell like trash. I don't know who's watching the video. So you just have to ask yourself in your heart, did I develop skills? Did I develop myself? Did I produce something of value? Do I have something of value to give to the world? And when you decide that the answer to that question is yes, you completely let yourself off the hook, dude. I brought up the example before of the episode of Metalocalypse where they get the band psychologist and he gives them banana stickers whenever they're good. At the end of the episode, they're fucking covered in banana stickers when he walks into the room, and they're like, we realize that we can self-validate ourselves. And then they put him in front of a fucking firing squad. Like, that's the perfect example. I bring that up a lot, guys. You don't let's see, the establishment is the psychologist, and the banana stickers is just feeling okay about yourself and feeling validated. You don't let anybody be a middleman to your validation anymore. Like, you get all of it. You get all the validation. You have all the fucking value. All of this self-help, self-improvement, grind culture. You gotta wake up early. You're not waking up early enough. You're not trying hard enough. You're not eating enough. You're not doing enough. You're not... Stop. Put the whip down. These are fucking good men. They're smart. They're more capable than the boomers were. Okay, they got access to more knowledge. They're having fucking discussions with AI, and they're getting fucking college education for free. And people can't fucking handle it. No, you didn't go to university and learn about how white people are evil. It's fucking horseshit, guys. The universities are places where women go to hee-hoo-ha. I can't say it, because it's fucking YouTube. Can I say this? No, I probably can't. They have long hair, and they're pretty, and then they go, and I'm making Jim Carrey noises because I don't want to get a hate speech strike. Society's fucking bullshit, man. It's worse than it's ever been, okay? Maybe, like, people are comments like, oh, wow, you seem so much better now, Stoic. You seem so much more calm. I got better. Society keeps getting fucking worse, bro. And for whatever's coming... like, I'm seeing these videos of guys sitting in front of cameras on a table with fucking ski masks in front of a fucking Irish flag, and I'm like, oh shit. We're kind of getting to that part of the story. I'm seeing tweets about Bill Gates saying it's actually not free speech to talk about wee-hoo shit that I can't say on YouTube. Yeah, guys. Shit's gonna get bad. We're reaching the acceptance stage of the stages of grief following things never being the same ever fucking again after 2020. Things never went back to normal, guys. Things never went back to normal, and I don't remember the stages of grief. Like, I don't know, you're fucking sad, and then there's bargaining, and then there's, like, denial and delusions and whatever. All that shit happened. Whatever it fucking is, trust me, bro. It all happened, and we're almost to acceptance now. And what does acceptance mean? What does that mean? I accept that it's over. It's over! Since 2020. Okay? All I can tell you right now, taking baby steps, one step at a time, guys. It's almost fucking Christmas. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door. Like that, how it kept getting faster. Baby steps, guys. The first step is like, you have value. The premise of a lot of modern self-help content is that you're not there yet, Bucky. You gotta go to the gym. You gotta get more educated. You gotta grind. You don't have it yet because you don't deserve it. Fuck all that shit. That is trying to solve the problem by whipping you. And it's not working. Why is it not working? Because you're not the problem. I'm not the fucking problem. The universities are the problem. Society is the problem. The establishment is the problem. And I could get into specifics, but I'm not allowed to. It's getting pretty fucking boring over here on YouTube. But it doesn't matter because you guys already know. You guys already know what's happening, man. There's a fucking target on your back. Shit that happened well before you were ever born, that you don't even really know if it really happened the way that people are telling you it happened. It's getting fucking blamed on you. And other people, same shit. They're being told about shit that happened before they were born that they don't really know if it played out the way that they're being told it happened. And because of that, they're eternal fucking victims. And this is only just part of it. But it's over, guys. No more all self-help shit, cracking the whip. You already know you should eat healthy. You already know you should get off drugs. You already know you should work out. Great, do all that. You probably already been doing that. I know I've been working on myself for a long time, man, and I don't do it for rewards at this point. I just do it because that's what living is to me. I just have to work out. I have to be productive on some level, doing things I love, because that's what it means to live for me. How are we doing here? 20 minutes. You have value, guys. And another idea for a video I had is I refuse to compete, because that's the bottom line of what people tell me. So the bottom line of what they tell men who are talented, who are gifted, who have things to offer, but they're not getting there. It's like, yeah, well, you have the skills, but you gotta get out there. You gotta move and shake hands and network, and I refuse. I refuse. If society was healthy, the most competent men would be getting where they should get based off of their merit. And who misses out? Well, you miss out, Stoic. No, man. The world misses out. The world misses out on my talent. They miss out on your talent. They miss out on my brains. They miss out on my input. They miss out on your brains. They miss out on your input. And I was like pretty close to working for the FBI. Because there's some people who know I got fucking talent. At UNLV, they're looking at my grades. They're looking at my skills. I got sized up. I was getting measured. And shit, man. I think even maybe at one point they were trying to recruit me for the CIA. They know I got fucking talent. And here I am in this room talking shit about how society's gone to shit and how it's not your fault and trying to lift you guys up, bro. Because this system is fucking up. And they're scrambling. They're building their mega bunkers. They're canceling their fucking obligations and their meetings. Bro, they don't care about you, man. They don't care about us. The people cracking the whip, telling you to keep getting better. Oh, you don't have what you want? Be fucking better. Horse shit. You're already better. You're already good. And you don't need anybody to tell you to be better anymore, because that's already a part of you, dude. The real ones have been in the self-improvement sphere since like fucking 2012, dude. I'm a real one. I was doing that shit. I was reading pickup artist books in 2012. And guess what? I used that shit to get laid a couple of times. In 2012, in 2013. People call me an incel now. It's like, bro, I read self-help pickup artist shit in 2012 and 2013 and got laid doing that shit. Fucking forever ago. I'm a whole ass adult now, bro. I'm fucking crashing out. I'm wilding out, yo. I'm wilding. I'm not. I'm good. I'm good, actually. And women are a part of it. This, like, being validated. It's like the part of you that feels not good about being alone. I know maybe you don't understand it. You think you want the sex. You think you want the good feelings. And you want that, but you want the validation. You want this girl looked at me and said, that's the guy that I want to give the prone bone to. That's the guy that I want to send sink booty pictures to. That's the guy that I want to do fucking bending over the kitchen counter from behind, baby. That's the guy. You want that validation. Well, in my mind, guys, I got the whole fucking box of banana stickers. The psychologist is donezo. I'm the shit. All the girls should want me. I'm a multi-talented fucking genius. I'm the descendant of John Adams. You don't need to hear it. You've already heard it. But trust me when I say that I at least am on the verge of just unlocking the full fucking self-confidence. And that's what self-help is all about, right? You're not confident, bro. You're not confident. Dude, you just gotta be more confident. Girls like confidence. Well, guess the fuck what, man? I'm figuring out how to be confident. And people are like, oh no, well actually, you need to work really, you need to wake up at 4 a.m. You need to get any job you could get. You need to work 60-hour weeks. It's too late. I have all the confidence in the world now. When you become as confident as all these grifters told you to be for the last 10 years, they'll be like, oh no, actually you need to buy my seminar and learn how to work 60-hour weeks. It won't be about confidence anymore. They're like, why we were wrong about confidence. Women actually don't care about confidence. They like guys who work 60-hour weeks. Hey, if you want to work hard, see, the thing about the hard work is a psyop. It's not instructions. It's an understanding. It's not about telling you to do something, telling you to stop working harder at that. It's just an understanding, guys. The understanding is that, as I explained on stream today, I saw shit when I lived on the East Coast. It's like, these guys are fucking old money. These guys are apartments paid for, expensive ass universities paid for. They got their degree. They never see the fucking ice cream shops. They never see the shitty busboy jobs. They get straight to the fucking career, bro, and nobody makes them feel bad about it. These guys are on fucking easy street. They got all the privilege and all the opportunities in the world, and then everybody tries to make me feel fucking guilty, like I'm a piece of shit because I'm trying to live the same life they are, because I was around them, and I realized that I'm just as talented as they are, and I realized that, like, even though I'm born somewhere else to different conditions, like, I have what they have. And the difference is caste, is like what caste you're born into. So the hard work is a psyop, is people saying, oh yeah, you can achieve that if you work really, 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 really hard. This system is propped up by slavery. Boomers lived in a time where you could work the bottom level jobs. You could work at a fucking McDonald's and you could climb. And you could make it. You could move here to America, work at a McDonald's, and you could realistically be a millionaire someday. If you're smart, if you know what you're doing. It's over. And I'm not going to let anybody tell me it's not over. And you guys shouldn't listen to that shit anymore. The lectures are done. The boomer bootstraps are fucking done. Motherfuckers are wearing ski masks in front of national flags now on camera, telling people they're done. That's what's coming in 2026. That's what's coming in our future. Nothing to do with me. I'm sitting in front of a fucking drum set. My cat Rug is sitting on the chair being adorable. That's what I got going on. I'm not doing jack shit. I'm just telling you what I have observed. And what I'm telling you guys is what Stefan Molyneux says, like, oh, well, if you don't have money, then it's because of law, I kill guy. He kind of sounds like the Canadians on South Park. Completely polar opposite of what he says. You just have value. And I refuse to compete because it's like, if the world was healthy, I would have already gotten somewhere good. Because I've always had skills. Because I've always been an interesting guy. And this whole, like, oh, you gotta do, like, people don't even know what to tell you anymore, man. You just don't fucking have, like, what you deserve. You just don't have what you deserve. And people, like, get uncomfortable when you say something about it. And they punish you for pointing it out. Ultimately, they're saying one thing. Well, you gotta go out and shake hands. And you gotta try really hard at elbow grease. But what they're really saying is, shut the fuck up. Put your head down and do what you're fucking told. Your dreams didn't work out. That's the bottom line. So go work a piece of shit fucking job. That's how you're going to get a wife. That's how you're going to get your dream job. That's how you're going to get a house. You're not going to get any of that working your piece of shit job. Women don't want to fucking be with you. You can't save money. You can fucking prop yourself up and survive. And I know that a lot of people have to do that. But it's an understanding. It's not about action. If that is your life and that's what you have to do, just understand that, like, hey, man, you got to kind of sink or swim here, bro. Because you're not going to get a gold medal for what you're doing. This is something that has just been put upon you by a society that is ultimately now slavery. It's slavery, bro. And moving forward, what you need to understand is that the way you're meant to handle it, like what people tell young men is that nobody cares about you, nobody's coming to save you, you gotta do it on your own. And that's true. Nobody gives a fuck about you, but what does that mean when nobody gives a fuck about you? Nobody gives a fuck about you, therefore do what society wants you to do and tells you to do. That's ultimately the shit that normies and self-help people are telling you. This whole lecture, like, when you're like, man, I'm 25 and girls don't like me, I don't have any friends anymore, I lost connections in my hometown, like, I'm kind of just like out here on my own, my parents are kind of like narcissistic boomers, like, it feels like it's just me against the world. They step in, it's like, nobody owes you anything, nobody's coming to save you, you gotta earn it. You ultimately have to put up a performance, be a fucking monkey clapping the cymbals, so you can earn these people's respect. Every person who has ever said the following on Facebook, respect isn't demanded, it's earned, they're all fucking like sub-midwit, just you gotta earn the respect of a bunch of fucking normies who have basically admitted at this point that in ye olden times you would have been cannon fodder. They gaslit men for a long time. Oh, you just need to stand up tall and be confident. And now women are starting to blurt out this shit. Like, you know, there used to be, like, in the old times, you would have just been in the front lines of a war and you just would have fucking died. They're starting to speak the truth now, guys. They gaslit you for 10 years. And now they're saying straight up, you would have been cannon fodder. You wouldn't be able to go on the internet and talk about your perceived oppression. You would have fucking died. That's what people are starting to say. To you. To me. You know what that means, guys? They're waving the white flag. You were right the entire time. What you perceived and you were gaslit about for 10 years, plus, you were right the entire time. You are oppressed. People don't, but what the fuck is oppression? Like, we can't even cover that now. As a philosopher, like, holy shit. Don't even get me started on trying to define oppression. Like, it's a given. In short, it's a given that nobody gives a fuck about you. And that's at least something me and these bootstrappers can agree on. But when you take the premise, nobody cares about you. Of course nobody cares about you, 25-year-old man. Therefore, do a performative monkey clapping cymbals dance. Do what everybody who doesn't give a fuck about you wants you to do and expects of you, so you can prop up a society that is actively trying to replace you. Does that conclusion logically follow the premise? Like, no, bro. Nobody gives a flying fuck about you, so you're free to do whatever the fuck you want. And people who are like angry, like, oh, you're entitled, you need to probably do the opposite of what they're saying. Probably whatever they're saying is slavery, and do the fucking opposite. So what I'm telling you about hard work as a psyop, like, bro, there's no fucking golden statue. Everybody who's gonna try to be like, you're working really hard, boy, you're doing what you're supposed to do, it's all gonna pay off someday. Those 40-hour weeks, those double shifts, those 3 you work at McDonald's and Wendy's and Dunkin' Donuts, some people who are fucking manipulating you are gonna try to tell you that you're doing what you're supposed to do. Maybe even your fucking parents. Very common if you got these boomer parents. And maybe it will, and maybe it won't. And I think a lot of you deep down, you know if it's going to pay off or not. It's like, nah, man. This money is going for me to afford a shithole apartment. I want to be writing my book. I want to be writing my songs. I want to be making my content, but I don't have fucking time. I go home, I'm tired, I make my food, I buy my groceries, I do my shit, I go to bed, I wake up, and I do it all again. but on Sunday, that's my day off, and I have one day to make my content. You need every day. You need every day, all fucking day, to make it. That's reality. And nobody wants to tell you that. And I might be more privileged than you listening to this. I might have more opportunities than you, but you deserve to know the truth, man. It's an ugly truth that there's no fucking reward in 2025. Like, oh yeah, work that Wendy's to fucking Starbucks to McDonald's. That's what's gonna get you a wife. Nope. That's what's gonna save you money so you can live your dream job. Nope. Slavery. Maybe you have to do it, but you don't. You can be homeless. You can find a way to live for free. I've listened to a lot of Howard Stern interviews. Jonah Hill lived in a fucking box factory. No rent. Lived rent free. Call somebody up. Listen, I'll tell you what, Aunt Millie, my life fucking sucks. Can I live for free on your couch? I'll do your fucking dishes. I'll do whatever, please. Beg your aunt. Oh, but my pride. Fuck pride. It's a sin. It's so funny that, like, a lot of Christians, because these conservative Christian boomers, like, they preach all this. We all know what they're all about, dude. On one hand, they're Christians, but then they preach pride. You don't want to live. I just heard from your Aunt Millie you're going to live on her couch for free so you can make your dang old comic books? We got too much pride in the Schiffer family, son. You're going to work those damn 60-hour weeks, and I don't. And it's like, you know what? Papa Boomer, no. And I don't have to answer to you because Aunt Millie said it's fucking fine. Follow your path. Follow your path. Do whatever you gotta do. If you gotta be fucking homeless, if you gotta, like, scope it out and go live in a fucking tent in the woods, because guess what, man? You might not be living in the house I'm living in, but you're free. You're free. You're not paying rent. Go fucking... People, like, throw out food in a dumpster, but it's, like, still edible. Go talk to, like, hey man, I know you guys throw out your sandwiches at this time. Can you let me know exactly when that is? And maybe hand me the fucking trash bag full of sandwiches before you throw it in the dump. And there's all kinds of videos on YouTube teaching you how to do this shit. There's videos teaching you how to live in your car. Videos teaching you how to navigate homeless shelters. Teaching you how to get on food stamps. Teaching you how to fucking escape the system, dude. That might take some work, but that's worth the work. And maybe that's not what you want to do. It's like, listen, bro, I understand. I do these night shift security gigs. It's easy. I'm able to fucking read books and study while I'm doing that. Like Jay Dyer. Let's see. Hats off for Jay Dyer, guys. Jay Dyer just can't casually mention in passing that, oh, well, you know, he had a job where he was able to read. So he was able to become Jay Dyer while he was getting paid. Isn't that fucking great, everybody? Because I know a lot of people want to lecture me about how I'm privileged, but, you know, Jay Dyer got paid to read books to become Jay Dyer. Wow, isn't that fucking dandy? While you work your fucking McDonald's to Starbucks to Wendy's shift and go home tired and depressed and you got no time to do jack shit. You gotta fly, boys. You gotta do whatever you have to do and be grateful for whatever the fuck you have. What I can tell you guys about my situation is that I am grateful. I'm grateful that I have all my limbs. I'm grateful that I'm healthy. I've had some scares. I thought maybe I'd never be able to do pull-ups again. Just did 10 today. It's not that much, but you know, I'm 170. I'm a little bit, I'm in my walking around weight. That's not even true. UFC fighters are fucking shredded if they're walking around weight. And then they like dehydrate themselves. My walking around weight should probably be like 160, but we're not worried about that. I'm doing my first run in 3 weeks tomorrow. Anyway, I thought I wouldn't be able to do pull-ups again. I thought I wouldn't be able to do dips again. I'm doing weighted dips. I'm doing weighted pull-ups. I've overcome a lot of things, believe it or not. And I'm grateful for everything I have. And today, I saw some pretty girls at the gym, and I didn't talk to any of them, and I felt a little tiny bit down today. But I've been on a streak of good days, man. I've had a few days in a row where it's like, shit, I'm happy with my routine. Like, I'm happy being who I am. I feel good about myself. I feel confident. I feel like this path that I've created for myself, this is what I'm meant to be doing. And this is just truth, guys. It doesn't fucking matter who I am. Listen to the message. Don't worry about who the message is coming from. But you do this, you do that, you do this. It doesn't matter, guys. This is just the fucking truth. What are you working with? Are your parents helping you out? Did you do pretty good for a while? Do you already have a place? Do you got a good deal on rent? Whatever privilege you have, the stupidest fucking thing you could ever do. It's like, you're right, guys, I'm spoiled, so I'm going to do this so I can say I made it on my own. That is the stupidest fucking thing you could possibly do. That's pride. That's literally, unarguably pride, and you hear it all the time, especially from right-wingers. You know, I could have used food stamps, but I would never stoop that low. It's like, get on the fucking food stamps. You can live on Aunt Millie's couch for free. I would never take that handout. Take the handout. Like, seriously, dude, get rid of the pride. You're not too good to stay on Aunt Millie's couch for free. You're not too good to take the food stamps if you qualify for them. You're not too good to cut corners. You're not too good to be like, hey, you know what? I'm kind of a fucking piece of shit, so I'm going to take the easy route. Why? Because it's one step closer to making my comic book. Because it's one step closer to fucking living my dreams and doing what I fucking want to do. It's like, well, I did it all on my own, and I worked 60-hour weeks, and I never took a handout. You want to know why people go on and on and on and on about that? Because they didn't live their dreams. Because they didn't do what they wanted to fucking do. Because they didn't get fucking anywhere in life. Because they bent over backwards trying to impress shitty fucking normies who people are talking about where they're like, well, of course nobody likes you, bucko. You're a 25-year-old man. You're fucking worthless. You're gonna put some fucking elbow grease into it. Blimey! You just took the 813, buddy. That's pretty hard for my size, isn't it? Because I self-improved. Let's fucking get it. Oh my gosh, you just got hit with the blue chatty mogger John Adams descendant eyes. I just cyclopsed you with my blue chatty mogger eyes. Okay, well now it's a 41-minute video. You make the ending to this video. You decide how this video ends, bro. I'm done. I did my job. Sunglasses off. That's a video, boys. That's getting uploaded. If it gets a strike, it gets a strike. If it dies, it dies. I don't know why that would get a strike, dude. They're straight up fucking... It's bad out there, guys. It's bad out there. And I want you boys to fly. God bless you. And I'll see you for the next one. Peace out.